Hello. I've changed my for reasons. I was trying to take a couple of pictures yesterday to show off my new pajamas, and I've got it set to take 3 pictures in selfie mode, and I realised if I wanted to change position, I'd need more than the 2 seconds I've given myself. So I've set it to 5 seconds, which means I'm stood there like this 5 seconds waiting for the video to start. So how are you? I'm well. I am working tomorrow. I don't have an Adam. I was supposed to have an Adam today, but he had a long day, and I respect that. I had a long day yesterday. I have just finished streaming my Doctor Who thoughts and reviews, so you can check it out down there. Thank you to the 2 new people I've apparently picked up from doing that, so cool, thank you. It's been interesting doing the live streams. I'm so far I think I've gone 232. So if that pattern continues next week, I should get 3 new subscribers again. Don't know what the next episode is actually. It's something to do with evil spiders, so that'll be fun. It won't bother me. I'm not an arachnophobe, but for those of you that are, enjoy it. But yeah, if you watch these randomly, you can watch the first few minutes of my Doctor Who thoughts review without having seen the episode, because I respect the spoiler zone. So yeah, if you want to check it out, you feel free, and I appreciate that. And if you haven't seen the episode yet, the first few minutes are going to be safe for you. So yeah, today I'm tired. Today I'm wearing my owl slash Death Eaters. Not Death Eaters, the other ones. Dementors. There you go. Brain's not with it today. Got owls on one side, Dementors on the others, of the yin yang, and I will repeat my review of this t-shirt. When I got it, I like the yin yang design. I like the idea of it being, a solid mass and then break away at the top and bottom. I don't get why it has to be lightning. I get that's that kind of Harry Potter symbol, but I don't understand why lightning in this yin yang. I mean, I guess maybe a silhouette of an owl and a silhouette of a Dementor would. That's probably truer to the balance thing with the yin yang design. But it is a nice design. I like it. It is very soft. So that's today's t-shirt. And for those of you, quick repeat. Why do I show off my t-shirts? Because when I'm watching videos, I look at someone's t-shirt, and that's interesting, and you never know what the t-shirt looks like. So I show it off because I get annoyed when I can't see people's t-shirts when I'm watching videos. So there you go. Oh yeah, so I had an update for the garage situation. Basically, we've been offered one. I spoke to himself. He was a bit grumpy about it, and I said, "Look, I'll pay for it." So he's going to talk to them tomorrow, and we're going to get that all sorted out. The thing that annoyed him the most is the fact that they the original date was November, end of November, and they brought it back forward to next week, which is not enough time. So yeah, he's basically said no, we do it at the time we said. He's already paid the rent, so he's got that bargaining chip. So we have a new garage. I was down there for a little bit this morning. Not for too long actually. I got really tired. I had a really long day yesterday, and obviously I'm working tomorrow, so yeah, it didn't do a huge amount. Just got on with it really. Today has been pretty chill. Kind of tired. Do need to sort out some magazines, but that won't take me too long. Yeah, I need new glasses. I do need new glasses. I'm getting really bad headaches at the moment, which is probably, I don't know if it's because I've been having allergic reactions to all the dust I'm kicking up, because I started doing the garage before I fully got over my cold. I still have a cough. I got a sore throat. I am basically falling apart. I made that joke to a colleague of mine. I was coughing and spluttering. One of them's got a dodgy hip, but the other one's got a dodgy arm. And, the guy I was talking to, I think it's got asthma, and I was like, is there a whole person between us? And he's like, I don't think so, So we're all falling apart. Excuse me. Yes, this is a really big warble. For those of you who may be watching for the first time, We had a fire in our building. Everything's fine. Well, there was a fatality confirmed, but no one else. But as a weird side note on that, one of the mains burst when the fire people did the thing. So they provided us all with bottles of water, and as it turns out, we never even noticed a drop in water or anything. So well, we had a consistent water supply throughout the whole thing. But because there was a problem, we got water. And basically, I've just been drinking it because we didn't need it for anything else. So that's why I have huge bottles of water. So yes, I'm kind of all over the place today. I'm all very flappy. So let's just do the thing. So yes, again, if you're a new person, especially if you've found me through the Doctor Who reviews, cool, thank you. And I put the explanation in the bottom, but I'll give you another quick review. My sister bought me this book for Christmas. Well, my younger nephew bought this for me a couple of Christmas ago, and I didn't really fill it in, but I have been setting myself a challenge from the 1st of January. I've been doing one question every single day in vlog form to as a personal challenge, is to get through the book, and because I think it has loads for some interesting thoughts and discussions. So this is what this is about, and let's see what today's question is. It is another long one. Do I have a favourite hat? What does it look like? If you don't have a favourite hat, describe the kind of hat you wish you owned. Yes, it really is a question about hats. Andy, yes, I do have a favourite hat, which just happens to be on the side here. It's this one. Yes. Yes. That does say feminist troll. I always give two answers when asked what feminist troll means. One is because I don't consider myself to be a feminist, for reasons that I'll get to briefly in a second. And I could troll the feminist. But the actual reason is way back when Aaron did his first drinking through the movies, he was reviewing Hansel and Gretel, Vampire Hunters. No, Witch Hunters. The one with Jeremy Renner. And in it is a troll that is watching some of the events happening, and at one point the mayor and the men of the town try to, there's no nice way of saying it, try to rape Gretel, and this troll comes screaming out of the woods and beats 7 ton of crap out of them for trying to do that. And Aaron goes his whole feminist troll will not put up with your bullshit. And he was very drunk, and so in tribute to that, I've made myself a hat that says feminist troll. And I showed him it, and I joked with him that that's how you know you've made it. When people are making their own fan merchandise of stuff that you've done or said, that's when you're definitely sort of tiny little bit internet famous. So very briefly, my thoughts on feminism. I am completely down with suffrage. I do respect the women that have gone before me that have allowed me to be where I am today. But I have a problem mostly with modern feminism and the way some of it manifests. My view, because it was the whole thing about equality and then equity. Like, I think I said before, I saw this great picture where you've got, I think it's a disabled person, a tall person, a short person, and a child or something. Like a little, like, I'm not sure what the correct political term is now, but someone who is below average height. I think little person is the correct term now. But yeah, so I know dwarf isn't the right word now. So yeah, you Dinklage is your short person, very short person, and they each have been given a bike, and they've all been given the same bike, which means the only person who can actually comfortably ride it is the person that it's sort of sized for. So obviously the disabled person is sat next to it. The tall person kind of is a bit too awkward on it. The small person can't reach the pedals, and only one person can actually ride it. Equity has the 3 able-bodied people with bikes the correct size, and the disabled person on one of those sit-down bikes. Basically a bike designed for their, specific needs. And that's something I can definitely get behind. So the idea of equality is a nice idea, but you have to take into account people's needs. But the problem I have with feminism is that it's like, oh, I'm a feminist and, you should believe what I'm telling you. And no, my idea of true, equal, or, equity, or whatever you want to call it, is I've been judged for it. I was told off for calling myself a cumber bitch because Benedict doesn't like that term, and it's anti-feminist. I'm like, I'm sorry. First of all, no, I'm not being told by a bloke how to refer to myself in the name of feminism. I think there's a slight contradiction there. I know Ben's got his heart's in the right place, but I think the way that manifests is a bit weird. I was told to have some goddamn self-respect. For me, if you're talking about equal rights for women or equity for women, some of the worst people I've seen for judging women for their life choices are other women, because that's not feminist. No, if you want to be a teacher, be a teacher. If you want to be a ball-busting businesswoman or politician, or I don't know if scientists are necessarily ball-busting, but if you want to go into a field that is considered more male-orientated and go out and do, up the rights of women, excellent, go and do that. If you want to be a stay-at-home mother, be a stay-at-home mother. Because, if you want to go out and get some every single night, go out and get some every single night. And nobody should judge you for it. And if they're saying that, you can't be this person because that's not very feministic, that goes against, then they're not truly got your best interests at heart. They just got what their ideal is. And that is why I don't actually consider myself a feminist in name, because I don't hold the opinion and what I've seen of a lot of modern feministic movements doesn't hold true to what I believe. But yes, I do respect my history, and I do, anyone who's actually gone out and has made a change and done all these little things that have helped people. Of course they deserve respect, but don't go waving your pom-poms saying, well, you're not a proper woman if you're not doing it the way I think you should be doing it. And I also think there's a lot of subtleties with any political movement. So this is why I try and avoid politics and this thing. There's subtleties within any political movement to say, yes, but is it good for my needs? There was a great discussion where this teacher, I think this was 8th graders, like small children, right? She gave them, said, right now, I've got some plasters and you've all got pretend injuries. Now tell me where your pretend injury is. Well, I think the first person said to the finger. I said, okay, I'll put it on your finger. And the second person said, oh, on my knee. And they put it on their finger. And the third person said, oh, I've got it on my head. And she put it on their finger. And they're all like, why have you put it on, it's all on my, but I'm injured here, not here. And it was like, oh, well, I was just, that's what, it's about. So do I do it to what everyone gets? So everyone has the same thing, everyone has a thing on their finger? Or do I go to where your injury actually is? And she was like teaching that, and she said that way the kids really got the concept. And when there was a problem later on, they said, well, that isn't fair because this person did this and this person didn't do that. And she said, well, remember the plasters? I said, oh yeah, okay, fair enough. So yeah, equality for women, absolutely. Equality for everyone, absolutely. It should be. It's not an easy solution, but that is why this is my favourite hat. Would I want a different kind of hat? I don't know if necessarily I'm a hat person, to be fair. I do see some hats and think, oh, that'd be nice. But no, I'm most of the hats I have are baseball hats. And I have like a summer hat. I've got a big flower pot hat that the council gave me because it was summer, and I do. For practical purposes, I really appreciate the hat. It really helped shield my face when it was really high sun. But yeah, this is my favourite hat. And thank you if you have been to listening to the whole political ramble. This is why I try and avoid politics on this this particular vlog. If I wanted to talk about something political, I would probably do a bit more research and say, okay, today I'm going to talk about this particular subject that because I heard about a thing that I'm not entirely happy with, or it's not sitting right with me, and so I went away and did some research, and now I'm here to talk to you about it. But my views on feminism is something I've had in mind for a while, so it is something I've kind of done some research, but not fully. Anyway, I'm definitely getting into ramble mode. So if you have been, thanks for watching, especially if you've gotten to this last part. You're amazing, and I appreciate you completely. I'm gonna go away now. So thanks for watching. I've been Michelle, you've been listening, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!